Hello, 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 everyone. Hi, my name is Christy Yamikuchi. Yeah, you can cheer, it's okay. I'm very famous, very, very famous. No relation to Christy Yamaguchi for legal reasons. I do not know who she is. And so we are going to get started here in a few moments. We are opening off our little celebration here with a performance. And so if you can hear the sound of my voice, run to it. Run quickly. Okay, here we go.
Hi guys, my name's Audrey, and we're going to be doing some Japanese folk dancing for you today, and as well as some taiko. Our group is Nishimai, and will be the intro number today, so we're excited to perform for you all. Thanks for coming.
Ready?
Yeah.
Someone's calling me. I'm so sorry. Okay, we have a brief setup. We are having another number here. We have some drums. I apologize. My dad was calling me. Oh, we're here. Okay, we're do it again. No, I'm just kidding. My dad was calling me. He calls me until I pick up. You know, I told him when it's on Do Not Disturb, you have to call twice to get through, and now he just keeps calling me until I pick up. And so I told him, do not call me, and we will see if it works. Okay, and we have one final number. I hope everyone is ready. Okay, here we go. Awesome, thank you so much. I'm going to give them another round of applause. Do people recognize those dances? I hope people recognize those. You know, funny story, that first song they did, that was the song I was going to do. And I did it at a mixer last Friday, and Darcy was like, oh, we're doing that song too. And I thought she was joking, but they did it. But they know the dance, so it's different, they can do it. Okay, but thank you for coming, thank you for watching, and we hope you enjoyed our opener for this year's 4th annual Pride Flag Raising in Japantown. So this first started a few years ago over there in Peace Plaza, where they have an actual flagpole, and we did the flag raising. This year we will be going down the block to Konko Church, where we will be doing the flag raising there after the program. But a little about the group you just saw. Nishimai is a Japanese folk dance ensemble consisting of 3 Sansei sisters, 3rd generation, from the Sacramento area. They perform odori across Northern California, and all 3 sisters showcase a variety of Japanese performing arts experiences. They range from, what is this? Shamisen, Taiko, Buyo, Minyo, and Obon Odori. Darcy plays the Taiko and shamisen. Audrey performs Minyo, and Byleth performs Minyo as well as Taiko accompaniment. Such talented ladies. And they were all taught under Toshie Kawamura from the Sakura Minyo Do Kokai in Sacramento. Their drums today were graciously provided by the San Mateo Buddhist Temple Taiko. So shout out to San Mateo, thank you for letting us steal your drums. They will be performing as well, if you would like to catch the 3 sisters again, at the San Mateo Buddhist Temple Bazaar, which is on June 21st and no, okay, it's different. Here we go.
No, so I was actually going to say that the San Mateo Buddhist Temple Taiko will be having their major performance at the Bazaar, which is held on June 21st and 22nd. They were so gracious to lend us these drums, so it would only be right for all of us, as well as my sisters and I. We will be attending the Bazaar this year, so I hope to see you there for some good food and some good taiko. Well, actually, great taiko.
Sweet, thank you. And so we are going to get ready to kick off the rest of our program. This is short. Well, I can only go this far, so you just have to enjoy me from a distance today. But I'm going to introduce someone very special who, kind of started this whole thing that we're doing. And this is the fourth one, so that means it's a big deal, okay? And so I'm going to introduce Elena in a sec, who's going to bring in our little welcome and intro. But Elena is a Japanese-American community advocate based in San Francisco. She is chair of the Japantown Rainbow Coalition, board member of the San Francisco chapter of the JACL, and a member of the 2019 Northern California Cherry Blossom Court. She has so many titles, she's very important. And she's passionate about building inclusive, connected communities in San Francisco, Japantown, and beyond. So here we go, I'm gonna pass it to Elena to do our welcome.
Thank you. Hello everyone, and on behalf of the Japantown Rainbow Coalition, we welcome you to the 4th annual San Francisco Japantown Pride Flag Raising. So 4 years. Before we get into our event, I'd like to open with a land acknowledgement. San Francisco Japantown is located on the unceded ancestral homeland of the Ramaytush Ohlone peoples, who are the original inhabitants of the San Francisco Peninsula. As members of the Japanese American community, this space holds deep significance and history to us. It is also important to remember indigenous communities have lived in and moved through this land over hundreds of generations, and indigenous peoples from many nations make their home in this region today. Please join us in recognizing and honoring their ancestors, descendants, and all other members of their communities. Since the Pride Flag Raising has become an annual event, we selected a theme for it every year. Last year, our theme was transformation, based on the changes in SF Japantown due to the COVID-19 pandemic and the long-awaited construction in Peace Plaza, which caused us to move our event to here, Osaka way. So originally, our first event was over at Peace Plaza. This year's theme is Weaving Our Future, a nod to our sister organization, the Queer, Transgender, Asian, and Pacific Islander Week Coalition's theme of Tapestry, but also a comment on our current times, where many of us are living with uncertainty due to the current political environment, particularly trans and non-binary communities who are facing increasing legislative attacks and social backlash across the country. As queer Japanese Americans, this theme also echoes our legacy. Many of our families have experienced the injustice of incarceration, and we carry that history as we stand in solidarity with others facing oppression today. As we raise the Pride flag in Japantown once again, we do so with a commitment to solidarity, visibility, and hope for the generations to come. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Elena. And now I'm going to bring up someone else who is very special. We have Reverend Rodney Yano joining us today, and we are very grateful to have him back, and also for being able to use Konko Church again. So Reverend Rodney Yano from Konko Church today is going to offer a blessing. Konko is a member of the Japanese American Religious Federation, JARF, an organization which has supported our flag-raising efforts from the first year on. And so if you were actually at our first flag raising we did over there in the plaza, we had all of the different members of JARF and they all did different blessings. It was really special. And so we've had them back since. We've said, you need to do that every year now. And we forced them to do it. And we're so grateful that they come back. But Konko Church also has graciously offered their flagpole to us to use while the Peace Plaza is under construction. So again, after the program, if you are just joining us, we are going to go down the block to Konko Church and we are going to do our official flag raising. And we also have snacks and we have activities and other things too, so come join us afterward. And so please, without further ado, welcome a friend of the Japanese Rainbow Coalition. We have Reverend Rodney Yano.
How are you all doing? My name is Rodney Yano. I'm from the Konko Church of San Francisco, about 1 block away. And then a little louder there. Perfect. And so a brief introduction of what the Konko faith is about. It's a nature-based faith that's about appreciating everyone and all its workings together. And so a huge part of our faith is that everyone is a child of Kami. Everyone is a child of the universe. We all exist on this earth for a reason, to just simply live, work together, and help each other out. And so working together like here with all the parts of the community coming together in solidarity, in support of people who are, especially now in this political age, and what's going on now, there's so much suppression, oppression, division going on, and this is a way to get together again as the foundation of our faith as well, but just even as a community, I feel it's really important, and the 4th annual one, and more to come in the future as well. So now we're going to begin with a blessing. I'm going to be doing a swishing of the sacred staff, and so the sacred staff is like a static duster. You know, if you swing it over dust, it collects. And so it's symbolic of that. It's symbolic of clearing out a lot of our emotional baggage, negative thoughts and emotions, all these things that are clouding our hearts, and one that kind of pulls us away from love and connectedness. It's just a symbolic way of getting rid of that in that way and starting anew. So I'm going to begin the prayer now. Thank you. So before we begin, we clap our hands 4 times. And the reason we clap our hands 4 times is it represents Shiju Shiawase, always striving for happiness, even if it's a moment of happiness. But we're always striving for that. You know, it's also symbolic of working together. So as you'll hear, when we clap our hands 4 times, you'll hear it all in unison, and that's what it's all about. So we're going to clap our hands 4 times together. Purification prayer. Through the way of mediation, may our sincere apologies be acceptable to you, our divine parent. We acknowledge our mistakes and misunderstandings, arrogance and ignorance of your divine favor. We apologize for all our shortcomings and irreverences from past generations. Guide us to amend our way of living, to reflect your divine will with a pure, joyful, and loving heart, always one with you. Onusa Yoji, purification rite. Last prayer. Is the prayer for peace. Through our divine mediator to the divine parent of the universe, let us pray. As precious as our own lives are, so are the lives of all. You embrace us with your blessings, wanting us to help one another and live together in harmony. Yet, when your wishes are ignored and selfish desires pursued, tears spread across the world. Your heart pains as people suffer, hurt by injustice, poverty, and war. Please accept our apologies as we strive to change our ways to reflect your love in all we do. The peace of the world starts with peace in our hearts. Please grant us the courage and wisdom to see the goodness in all, to speak words of comfort and hope. Allow our actions to form a peaceful world where each is respected and fulfilled. Through your virtue and guidance, we pray with hearts as one, for all to live in peace and harmony, for all to live as one.
4 claps together. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Reverend. Does everyone feel better? Yeah? Good? Kind of. We need you to do it again. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. And so next up in our program here, and hello if you are just joining us, my name is Christy Yamikuchi. I'm with the Japantown Rainbow Coalition, and we are having our little Pride celebration here in Japantown. So thank you for coming out. If you can hear my voice, come marginally closer, but not too close. Thank you. But we are going to continue our program here. We have a representative from our local supervisor office here today. And if the wind doesn't make this paper fly away, I will be able to read this bio. So here we go. So on behalf of Supervisor Bilal Mahmoud, Legislative Aide William McPhee is here today. And he's going to present and share a few remarks with us. So Supervisor Mahmoud represents District 5, which includes the Tenderloin, Hayes Valley, Western Addition, Fillmore, Alamo Square, Japantown, that's us here, Nopa, and Haight-Ashbury. And so the son of Pakistani immigrants, he is the first South Asian and Muslim American elected to the San Francisco Board of Supervisors. He has a background in public service, tech, philanthropy. Supervisor Mahmoud began his career in the Obama administration supporting small business post-recession. He later co-founded a San Francisco tech company focusing on expanding access to AI, and during the pandemic launched a local impact fund that backed guaranteed income for restaurant workers, and also did bystander training for the AAPI community. And then also climate forward initiatives like zero emission building advocacy. Supervisor Mahmoud is a lifelong renter in the Tenderloin and an elected member of the San Francisco Democratic Central Committee. And as someone you might spot running through the Panhandle or grabbing a soft serve here in Japantown. And so without further ado, Legislative Aide Will McPhee is here on Supervisor Mahmoud's behalf and will now offer a few remarks.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much, Reverend Elaine and Japantown Rainbow Coalition for the warm welcome. While the supervisor regrets he couldn't be here in person today due to a prior commitment, he asked me to express his deep gratitude for the work you're doing and his pride in standing in solidarity with Japantown's queer community. This flag raising is more than a symbol. It's a public commitment to joy, to resilience, and to the power of intersecting identities, especially those who have historically been made invisible. By centering queer and trans Japanese American experience, this gathering is reshaping what community means and what justice can look like in one of San Francisco's most historic neighborhoods. Supervisor Mahmoud often says that representation is the first step, but true belonging comes through actions. And that's exactly what the Japantown Rainbow Coalition continues to model. Through interfaith partnerships, cultural celebration, and grassroots organizing, you're not just raising a flag, you're raising the bar for what inclusive neighborhoods can be. And so, on behalf of the San Francisco Board of Supervisors, I'm honored to present this Certificate of Honor to the Japantown Rainbow Coalition in recognition of your unwavering commitment to accepting and celebrating queer identities within Japantown. Yeah, please come on up. Your leadership through events like this annual Pride Flag raising helps foster inclusive spaces, strengthens ties across communities, and reminds us all of our futures that are beautifully woven together. So congratulations and thank you.
So official. I have to use that line, raising the flag and raising the bar. Thank you so much. So I hope you are, recognizing that you came here to something that's very official now. We have a certificate. So you're all part of that, okay? Okay, we are going to continue with our program here. We have a message from our sponsor. So one of our sponsors of this event since the very beginning has been the San Francisco chapter of the JACL. And so I am going to bring up a representative from the JACL Ren who's just going to say like a few words and... Yes?
Thank you, Chris. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Ren. I'm going to represent the San Francisco chapter of the JACL, and I'm going to be quick and brief about it. So we are the oldest Asian American human rights and civil rights organization in the country, okay? And another thing that people don't know is that we are the first chapter that helped sponsor and stand on this side of history to raise the progress flag in Japantown. And I think we should all be really proud of that because, first of all, I was present when this happened. I witnessed Elena and Darcy and everyone in this community put up the flag. And that's history. Thank you, Car. Yeah, we are all a big part of making like progressive history in our communities. And I think we should all be really proud of that. And, you know, speaking for myself, speak louder, sorry. I have a big voice, so who knew? Okay. But yeah, speaking for myself, I am filled with love, pride, and just so much courage to keep on putting love out there, helping support our communities and more. And also just have like a great icon in our community like Christy. Just saying. I met Christy Yamaguchi recently. You are way prettier. Okay. Just saying, we're great. Just saying, we're lucky. Right, so with that compliment, yeah. Thank you, Japantown. Thank you, everyone. JACL is going to keep on being here. We're going to keep on making change happen. And we're all going to keep on making change happen. Thank you.
Thank you. And for legal reasons, my lawyer has advised me to once again let you know that I do not know who Christy Yamaguchi is for legal reasons. Who is she? I don't know. Am I prettier than her? Apparently, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And we're all in agreement, so that's great. Okay. We have another speaker coming up from Okairi. So if any of you have heard of that organization before, it is an organization for queer Japanese Americans. And so we were so glad Keith here actually flew up from LA, so he's here for this, so this is very special. But we have with us Keith Nishida. He is currently the interim executive director of Okairi, a community for LGBTQ plus Nikkei and their family. He's a proud, queer, bilingual, Japanese-American community leader with 20 years of professional experience. He also works as an intercultural management consultant, supporting HR teams better recruit, engage, and retain their diverse workforce. Keith served as a National Pride Program Director for the North American Association of Asian Professionals and has been invited to speak across all sectors. He's consulted for global brands like Toyota and Disney, and he is happy to join us today all the way from LA, and he is honored to be a part of this year's Japantown Progressive Flag Raising Ceremony. So with that, I'm going to hand this off to Keith.
Thank you, Christy. Last time I did a speech, I didn't prepare anything, so this time I over-prepared. So, hi everyone, good afternoon. I'm Keith from Okairi. We are the largest Nikkei Japanese American LGBTQ support group in North America, and I'm very proud of that. And we're the only one to offer a support group for not only LGBTQ people, but also parents and allies, both in English and Japanese. So if any of you need a support group in either English or Japanese, Okairi has a place for you. Yes, I'm honored to join this year's Progressive Flag Raising Ceremony. Thank you to Japantown Rainbow Coalition, all the community organizations, volunteers, to help celebrate this Pride season. Just a couple words. As we stand in 2025, it's essential to reflect on the significance of LGBTQ Pride. And it's not just a celebration, as you may know, but it's a call to action. A reminder that the work still ahead and the beacon of resilience and unity. Pride still holds the same urgency as it did in the past. While there's been incredible strides in legal rights, societal acceptance, and representation in media, we must acknowledge that the journey is far from complete. In some places, queer individuals still face violent discriminations criminalization and inequality. Across the globe, the fight for basic human rights remains ongoing. This means Pride is not just about celebrating about how far we've come, it's about pushing for the future we deserve. A future where love is not confined to one definition, and whether gender and sexuality are celebrated in their beautiful diversity. But perhaps the most important piece about Pride is an act of joy, life-affirming joy. It's a rejection of shame. We know a thing or two about shame, right, as Japanese Americans. That it's in the world where often we're told to hide parts of who we are. Pride says no. It's a moment to embrace ourselves and each other's fully without apology. It's about freedom. The freedom to live unapologetically, to love unapologetically, and to unapologetically be ourselves as queer, trans, non-binary people. In closing, Pride is important because it's a reminder of our shared humanity. Okairi stands at a crossroads with you, knowing that the work we do today will shape the future of tomorrow. Let's continue to be bold, be loud, and most importantly, be proud. And for the Japanese-speaking individuals out there, 非営利団体おかえりは2014年設立以来、北米だけにとどまらず、世界中の LGBTQ 当事者、そして LGBTQ の子供を持つ親御さんや家族に寄り添ってきました。悪化する世界情勢、そして目まぐるしく展開される反トランスジェンダー法案や人権の損害の中、我々北アメリカ最大の日系 LGBTQ 団体として戦いつつ、唯一の日本語話者用の親アライと当事者サポートグループを実行して続けまいります。仲間を共に作りたい人権運動に賛同したい、何をすべきかわからない、不安で心が折れそうな時、おかえりという団体がコミュニティを待っています。今日はお招きありがとうございました。Thank you very much. Happy Pride, everyone.
Awesome, thank you. Thank you. Okay, and so we are getting towards the end of our program here. Again, if you are joining us right now in this moment, my name is Christy Yamikuchi, and you are here at our Japantown Little Pride celebration. And I think, you know, there's going to be a very, very special thing for you after this. Is it me? Maybe. But before that happens, you know, I'm going to say something really quick. For those of you who don't know, this week, actually ending tomorrow, is officially proclaimed Q-Tappy Week. So this Board of Supervisors here in San Francisco and a few other places around the state and also around the country and then one city in Canada officially proclaimed Q-Tappy Week. So we have it at the end of May into June. So it's a metaphor. Our identities are intersectional, right? It's the bridge between API Heritage Month and also Pride Month, which is historically in June, right? And I'm a big history person. History is very important in my humble opinion. And if you are joining us after the program, I have a little history exhibit set up in the church. We have some activities as well, so I hope you will join us after that. But just a quick word too. We're in a kind of trying time, I think, right? You know, you've heard a few other people kind of speak to it a little bit. But I think something that always gives me hope that I am reminded of, I look at our history. I look at what has happened in our communities. I look at how people resisted. I look at how people organize. And that inspires me. That inspires, you know, us, right, to do events like this, to kind of be ourselves. Because some people get very afraid when people are able to be themselves, are able to be fabulous, are able to be fierce. Because we spend a lot of time trying to figure out who we are. And that scares some people because that's something that's very powerful, right? If you know who you are, you know your core, you know your essence. And hopefully you know your history too, right? And so my last little pitch here for you is going to be, come learn your history with us. Come explore your history. Ask your relatives, ask your family. Find out what happened in the past. Because what happened in the past is often a blueprint for what can happen, or maybe what you don't want to happen in the future, right? And so I will ask all of you to use your history, your family's history, use it as the lens through which you are understanding this current historical moment. And with that, we will have a very, very special guest, a top-notch guest, who is going to set up her song right now, which is on her phone, and pray that no one calls again.
There we go. Okay, so in a few seconds, we'll have Miss Christy Yamikuchi come on stage. Christy Yamikuchi is a San Francisco political queen and member of the first ANPI drag collective in the US, the Rice Rockettes. Christy believes that the way you tell stories matters and uses drag as a medium to reinterpret and control the experience of her communities and family. She has been featured in various publications ranging from Vice News, NBC Asian American, and New Now Next. In her spare time, she enjoys eating the rich and encouraging critical social dialogue using her whip. Sounds like you're in for a great performance.
Who's giving the orders? Who's running the show? Who's giving the orders? Who's running the show? Thought I was big and bad, but love taught me. Who was the boss?
I will take your money.
are only doing that one time. Oh, my money. Okay, well, thank all of you for coming today. We are going to have a quick closing here, and I'm going to pass it off to Elena once again.
Thank you. Let's get another round of applause for Christy Yamikuchi. She is beauty, she is grace. Okay. We have another part of this event. Before we walk over to Konko Church for our flag raising, I wanted to thank all of our speakers today. So I worked in Japanese American nonprofits. So you gotta do the kancha, you gotta do all the, you gotta do all the thank yous. Including legislative aide William McPhee from Supervisor Bilal Mahmood's office. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today and for the surprise gift. Thank you so much. Similarly, we would like to thank Okaidi for their support year after year and for their continued work in promoting queer, Japanese, and Japanese American identity. Thank you so much, Keith, for coming all the way from SoCal just for this event. We thank Kutapi for their work promoting queer AAPI visibility at the city and national level. Thank you, Nick, and Michael? I don't know if Michael's here, but thank you so much. Nick, alias Christy. People are like, who's Nick? Please be sure to stop by their craft table at Konko Church. We're going to have a little craft activity for y'all to participate in. Based on their tapestry theme. And thank you so much to the Nishimai sisters, Blythe, Audrey, and Darcy Nishi. I'm sure I'm not the only one who is absolutely wowed by your performances today. What a treat. We thank the Japantown Cultural District for their donation of pride. Window Klingons, which you might see posted around Japantown and businesses' windows. We thank Jasmine and the Nihon Machi Parking Corporation for being so kind and easy to work with, giving us permission to hold this event here in Osaka Way at this very important spot. We thank the Northern California Cherry Blossom Festival Queen Program for their enthusiastic support year after year as volunteers. We thank historic Japantown small business Paper Tree, particularly owner and origami master Linda Mihara, for these amazing rainbow butterfly pins. And we have them in various rainbow colors. But yeah, she made these for us, and we really encourage you to stop by. They're right over there, Paper Tree. Check out their business. It's an awesome business. It's been around for a very long time. We thank our religious community, particularly the Japanese American Religious Federation, or JARF, for their continued support and participation in our program. We give particular thanks this year to Konko Church for their generosity in providing a home for our precious flag this month and last year, and for letting us continue our program over there. Thank you so much, Reverend Rodney, and Alice, I think, is here too. We thank Grace and Brandon from the Japantown Community Benefit District for their kind wisdom sharing in support of this and past year's events. We thank our fiscal sponsor, the San Francisco Japanese American Citizens League, including our speaker today, Ren Shimizu-kan. And board members Judy Hamaguchi, Emily Murase, David Takashima, and Mary Nishimura. You believed in this event from its inception 4 years ago, excuse me. And all this wouldn't be possible without you. Thank you, SFJCL. And there are just countless other organizations and individuals. I see friends here who I've consulted, particularly in the first year, who've been absolutely integral to this project happening. But most of all, I want to thank the Japantown Rainbow Coalition, particularly Reverend Elaine Donlin, Darcy Nishi, Tara Umamoto, and Nick Large, aka Christy Yamikuchi. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, as always. I am beyond fortunate to work with you and know you. You are so capable and passionate and kind, and no one knows how much work we put into this, but you are incredible people. And last, I want to encourage you all to please come with us to Konko Church to raise the pride flag together. We will also be providing snacks and refreshments there, courtesy of SFJCL. So if you want some onigiri from Kisako, which is another awesome small biz here, family-owned small biz that is in the mall, we encourage you to come out and join us. And just remember to please support Japantown small businesses in the heart of our community here. So thank you so much, and happy Kitabi Week, and happy Pride. Yeah, so you can just follow me. We're going to lead a procession up to Konko Church that way. So just follow me.
2 blocks. 1 block up.
Just 2 blocks.
Jesse.